Today's topic is a very interesting one. As we all are aware of pharma industry, one of the fast moving industries, and today it is one of the most important industries. And how does pharma industry work? How do the things inside the pharma industry work? How does the regulatory inspection work? What happens during an audit? How do you determine the shelf life of a medicine? What's the role of an auditor? How is the manufacturing plant compliance done? How do you become a compliance head? There are a lot of queries, and it's a very interesting topic. And to understand more about audits, regulatory inspection, and all the other things in the pharmaceutical industry, we have today's guest, Dr. Rupali Paranjape, who comes with over 2 decades of experience in the pharma industry. She has an amazing experience from chemist to regulatory auditor, trainer, and consultant. Dr. Rupali is contributing to the growth and success of pharma companies by the implementation of cGMP in cost effective ways. She is guiding pharma companies and startups for attaining the next level of compliance. She has worked with multinational pharma companies in leading roles in this field of regulatory affairs, compliance, quality assurance, and analytical research and development. Dr. Rupali, your journey has been amazing, over 2 decades of experience, and it's so exciting to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Such a warm welcome. I really thank you for inviting me in this show, Dream Career Talk Show, and contribute to the society or someone's life and career.
Great, nice to have you here. And why don't we start with your career? Because 2 decades of experience, I have spoken to you, and we have seen the kind of journey that you have gone through with multiple domains, multiple things done in the industry. So, how did you enter into this industry, and how has the journey been so far?
Yeah, I would start from, I would like to share from the start. And actually, I was born in a middle class family. And before marriage, I have completed my MSc in applied chemistry and also MA in Hindi literature, and worked as a newsreader and anchor in one of the TV channel, and worked as a counselor also. So after my marriage, I entered in the pharma industry, and my career in pharma industry started as a chemist working in a public testing laboratory, and was having the salary of 2000 rupees per month. And after that, I keep on working in the industry in different departments. Means I started in as a chemist, and after that worked in quality control department, and after that in stability department. After that, in formulation analytical development laboratory, and after that in Europe regulatory affairs department, and then plant compliance, and then compliance. So in this way, I worked in different departments. So worked on the shop floor and having exposure of all the activities happening in these departments very closely.
Amazing. So, like you have covered almost all the departments, looks like, in the pharma industry, especially in the regulatory and the audits, quality control. Right?
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
So now you said you started as a chemist, right? And typically, first of all, what is the qualification criteria if somebody has to get into this industry, right? In the pharma industries, in like getting in as a chemist or a quality control, what's the initial qualification if somebody has to enter there?
Yeah, any the person who is having the qualification of post graduation degree in science stream, or B Farm, M Farm, D Farm, even a person is having the graduation also can enter in the pharma industry.
Okay, but mainly chemistry would be something that would be common here, right?
Yeah, chemistry also depends on the departments also. For example, if any person is want to enter in the microbiology department, so degree according to that subject is preferable. And for API manufacturing companies, they prefer people with a chemistry background. because it is all about chemistry. So they prefer the person with chemistry background, and in formulation they prefer to choose the people with M Farm, B Farm is having the formulation background. So it depends on which department and services you are entering.
Right. And you were in the QC also initially when you started. So,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
the role in that QC department? Like, what kind of activities and what is the role in that department in pharma?
Yeah, yeah. Quality control department, QC department is very, very important, and we call it as eyes of the industry. Because in pharma industry, for example, you are having any tablet. So by looking at this, you cannot see that whether this tablet is of the good quality or not. The quality control department people do the testing and analysis of that product. It may be API, it may be formulation, and after their testing, based on the result of the testing, if the product is complying with the specification, means if the product is qualifying the criteria to have the good quality, then it is product is released, and then after that only the product comes in the market. So QC people are doing the testing and analysis of the product. It may be raw material testing, it may be excipient testing, it may be formulation testing. Means testing is performed in the quality control department.